Good girl. Nice job. That's good. Ready? Go basket. Nicely. Hey everyone. Today's trick, we're going to teach our dog to play basketball. It's from 101 Dog Tricks, and it's on page 90 and 91. I'm going to show you that. Get this pretty close. You can see in the book that she's actually using a kid's basketball hoop, and I did not use that for my trick because, well, frankly, I didn't want to pay for one, just for one trick for the Spark team. And they retail for between $30 and $50 with shipping and tax, depending on the model you get. And if you choose to go this route, I recommend really looking at, how heavy is the base, how sturdy is the toy. This looks like it's the Tiny Tykes model that's adjustable. And what I want you to think about is this sturdy enough for my dog to actually put his feet on it? And when you're doing the trick, don't leave I want you to stand on the base, because I've seen enough dogs get tangled up in agility equipment. I can just imagine them jumping up on this at the wrong angle and them pulling it down on top of themselves. I also have a little bit of worry about them getting their foot caught in the net as they're reaching over. And so for Layla, because I didn't want to buy one, what I did was I took one of her pivot platforms and gave it a little more height so she still has the paws up aspect of it. Because there's three parts to this trick. There's the retreat, getting the ball, the putting their paws up, and then putting it in the basket. And so she puts her paws on an object and then puts it in the basket. And this ends up actually being a little harder because if they just put their feet on, they can just open their mouth and drop it. Because she's putting her feet below the basket, she still has to reach up and over the basket, and you'll see that in the video. So I started this with just a barrel so that she got the idea of putting the ball in something. I switched to a box so that she had to reach up in. The barrel was solid, so she couldn't go under. The box is up, so she can go under, but she just has to put it in. And then I go to the actual hoop, which is not all that visually obvious to her. And my hoop, by the way, is a embroidery hoop with some netting I happen to have. And then finally, I add the paws up aspect of her putting it in. And at each step, I have her actually able to go away from me to put it in the hoop before I go to the next step. So first it's a lot of prompting and helping her getting it in, and then I move myself out of the picture. She has to do it herself, and then I switch to the next more difficult prop until she's finally climbing up and putting it in herself. And again, those steps are repeated at each step. So let's go ahead and watch. And again, if you happen to have access to one of the kids' hoops, just teach them to put their feet on the hoop itself, but remember to be safe with that. Okay, let's see how it goes. Yep. Good. Good girl. Come on, in the basket. Ready? Go get it, Layla. Good. Go basket. Nice job. Here, Layla, come. How's that? Up, paws up, in the basket. Good girl.
see. Go basket. Good job. Ready? Go basket. Nicely.
Good job. Yes. Yes, good boy. Good. That was cute.